Just thought I'd fire the stream back up, guys, for a bit of fun, because we're kind of deep in this. It's only a $7 turbo, but we're 5 of 15, so potentially a final table coming up. Don't want to say there is for sure. Don't want to jinx it, but looks like there's a chance. I think I might raise the King 6 here. A little bit thin, but the big blind's sitting out. The guys behind are kind of short. This could get a bit stroppy, but I think, well, I'm trying to think of how I want to play this. You know what I might do? Is I might actually just think about a check jam here. Well, this is kind of weird because he bet so small. I just don't think he has that many 8s and 9s, and we do have a gutser with an over and a backdoor flush. I think I might just jam, see what he does. It's a bit ballsy. Okay, folded. I mean, I think he's just going to stab like King Jack a lot, King 10, King Queen. He could even just bet like a tiny pair and then fold. Could have 10 Jack and we're ahead and he calls up down. When he just flats our raise pre, like, I mean, he's a big stack and probably a huge fish, but I don't know how often he's going to have, you know, like Jack 9 or 7, 8 and stuff. Like, he shouldn't really have that stuff. If he's a huge fish, he might, I guess, but most of his holdings are going to be small pairs or broadways. And sometimes he's got ace high and just bets as well, and we get to fold that out. But I think check calling is a little bit, I don't know, if it's a bit dirty, you know, because there's so many bad turn cards. Or just tricky cards to play, you know, like if the turns is 6, then we have a pair and he bets small again, or if it's a club, I don't know, we might just lead, or we might check jam turn. I don't know, it's kind of tricky. It's tricky. I've got to say, guys, I've been running horrific. I just lost like 10 all-ins in a row. Not exaggerating. But I did win one just when I started the stream up. So I'm like, yo-ho, stream run good. It's back. It is back. Stream run good is back. Love me a bit of stream run good. You just love stream run good. So we've got the 2:15 Thursday thrill bottom middle, and we're off to a pretty good start. No betting, no busts. Haven't busted anyone, but we are above average. And we have kings over here, 11 rebuy. Look at that. On the button. Could see some action. I'm a man of my word. I said I wasn't going to quit until I win a tournament. And so here I am, still trying to win something. And it's been, well, it's already been like a 13-hour session. And it literally could go for like this, like I said, this could be a 72-hour session. Maybe longer. It might be a 100-hour session. I might test how long a man can stay awake for without sleeping. Or also might test how good ace-10 suited can run here. I think I might limp. This guy seems like a sort of fish guy that might just go, oh, you're limping, I'm raising. And then we just get to jam over the top like that. And get him. Oh my god, he's got ace jack. Can we get a chop, please? Please, don't do it. 4, 4, 4, 4. Oh! Not much we can do about that. It's just really annoying. Can we just get a little bit of run good, please, one time? It's disappointing, but I mean, we had M9. It was perfectly set up for that sort of situation. So, what's happening down here? I better pay attention down here, actually. It's not a great turn card, is it? I have a tough pot. Don't really beat much here. I don't think we beat anything here, actually, to be honest. What happened on the flop? Was it... I'm trying to remember what happened on the flop. Was it... Let's see, 320... 8, bet small call. Don't think we really beat anything here, to be honest. Anything that value bets has got us beat. Don't think it's going to value ace 10. We might fold. Just have a little look at that hand again. I mean, we haven't invested very much, and it's kind of a bit of a dicey spot. Yeah, I don't mind the fold here. I mean, he could have a king of spades, but I mean, you got to ask yourself, like, if he's got the king of spades, what has he got with it? You know what I mean? Like, if he's not going to call with like king 8 with the king of spades, I don't think, right? So if he has got the king of spades, like, he's probably got it with a queen, or he's got it with a 10. And those are hands, well, king 10s are nuts. Well, they're straight, but like king queen is like a hand that's not going to bluff. I think that's a hand that doesn't really need to bluff. So, yeah. So, unless he's got like 10 jack with the 10 of spades, that's maybe one hand that he might turn into a bluff if he's a good player. But a lot of speculation going into things here. He could just be a big fish. Well, he's not a big fish because I've got him marked in yellow, but I feel like he just has it there, to be honest. I think it's okay. C-betting the flop is, I think, okay. And then just fold turn. I think that's all right, especially on the queen as well, because he could have ace, queen, jack, queen, king 10 with a spade and stuff like that. Disappointing. I was hoping to bring a final table there, have a bit of fun on a final table. But, well, we're just, not only are we not winning any hands, but we're just getting a lot of kind of cooler spots too. And not getting lucky. Bit of a cooler ace 9, ace 10 into ace jack there. Blind versus blind against the fish at M9-ish, M8 or 9-ish sort of stack. It was perfect for us to do what we did. And I actually just thought he was going to snap fold, to be honest. Well, I thought he was going to tank fold. I thought he might even sometimes call with like ace 5 or just king 10 or something and just be a fish. But he had us pipped. Somehow he had us pipped. And so we continue to battle on in this 100-hour session. The man who did a 100-hour poker session. I think I just bring in this and what else have we got on the go? I think I might jam these 8s. 15, yeah, I'm just going to jam it. I guess you could call. Whoa, we held. Could be the start of some crazy triple 8 run good. We won the flip. Could be the start of something special. So what else have we got going on in here? We've got Bounty Builder 44, Big 1650. Might bring in this $11 rebuy here because it's 6 max. We're still feeling pretty good, pretty fresh. Got chips in a few of these tournaments, so it's still game on. We're doing okay in this Big 22 as well. 30 of 213. 90 get paid. So we're amongst it. Still got some chances. Just keep fighting. Just keep on fighting and fighting and fighting. I guess I'm just going to call ace king here. Kind of wish I had 3-bet now. Obviously. Obviously wish I had a 3-bet now. I guess I'm just going to call. Yeah. Honestly. That's a good card for him to barrel on. I just had a bad beat, guys. That's what that weird me reacting there was. To this. I mean, it's just so standard, isn't it? So standard to flop a set. And have a guy just jam like a monkey with ace 4. Like, look at that. And as soon as you see it, you'll know, like, okay, we're not going to win here. As soon as you see it, you're just like, we're never going to hold up. The question is, if he bets river, do we shove over the top? That's the question. That's the question. It's the question that drives us. He had 10s, so I have no idea what he's doing. And unless he's a sick monkey, I don't think we could have got his stack at any point anyway. So, yeah, set of 9s against the ace 4 there. Runner. He needs a runner clubs. It just seems to be the way it goes every time today. So it's a bit disappointing. But like I said, I've only been playing 13 hours and I'm going to do 100 hours. So I doubt it's going to last another 83 hours, 87 hours. I doubt it, but you never know. It's been 5 years, so it might. It's been 5 years already, so, so maybe it does. Let's see how we go. How long have I been streaming for? 10 minutes? Yeah, we'll just take another quick... Well, we'll just see what happens in this hand. Kind of a fun one. kind of a fun one. This guy's a massive fish, this guy. I think I'm going to just check call, actually. He just floats a bit. He might have 9-10 or 6-9. How does he not bet? That's so annoying. I probably should have bet, actually, because I got him marked as a station. So I guess I should just be betting since I've got him marked as a station. Yeah, probably a mistake, actually. I should just bet. Because my note on this guy says does not fold. He don't do folding is my note. He don't do folding. So it's probably a mistake. What I was hoping is he would bet turn with like a 9-10 or something, and then maybe if he's got a club as well, like just get really stubborn because he don't do folding and just, you know, like call a check raise. Just get emotional, get angry. I don't mind the play because it gives us a chance to just smash a lot of chips in there and win a big pot. But I'm probably being results orientated. I think it's fine. So this guy raises and we call and we hit a pair and a flush draw. I think we can't really fold. I mean, sometimes you could have 10 jack. You could just have spades as well. It feels like he's got like king jack or something, but I think we just have too much equity. Spade. Spade time. Spade time. We are 11 of 194 in that one, doing okay. King, queen here. Bottom right. See if king, queen will bring us some joy in the 55 Typhoon. It's a Typhoon out there. We're actually 5 of 44. We're doing pretty good. And, well, we need the win. We need the W. Wow, we just jammed, so I guess we have to fold. It's annoying. I think he's got M10, is he? We got a pretty good stack in that, actually. I might 2.5x here with the 5s. The reason why I do that is, well, actually, it's a little bit big. That's why. I was going to say, like, that's why it's slightly big. I should have made it like 450. I mean, I don't mind calling because, like, this guy's got 150 bucks in his bounty, right? So, which is why I don't mind. I like to set it up like this. Like, we're calling getting like 12.5 to 1, which is borderline. But if we hit, we're just going to win like $75 every time, which is pretty sweet. I think when he bets that size, we can probably just fold, even though we do have a gutser, which is pretty annoying. But I think my raise actually was a little bit. I thought I was happy with my raise size, but I realized I wasn't because the guys behind were a little bit shallower than I thought. I thought our stack was the effective stack, is what my mistake was there. That being the case, I like our raise. We make it 5. They raise to 14. It's 900 to call. There's 15k stacks. It's beautiful because when we hit, we've got a really nice SPR to stack people with 5s. But he only had 8, and the guy in the small blind only had like 11. So that being the case, I actually do prefer the min because if they 3-bet and make it, even if they go 3x and make it 1200, it's 800 to call. We're still getting like 12 to somewhere between 12 and 15 to 1, which is pretty good. This guy just check raises. I feel like I kind of just want to get this in, actually. I'm not sure. What is it, $11 rebuy? Oh, we are kind of deep though, aren't we? Check raises from small blind, actually. What does he do that with? Do you think he's ever bluffing? I think he ever just overplays a 5, like 5-6 or 4s. I'm not sure anymore about this hand. I was just going to get it in, but we're actually kind of deep. 75, 150. I might just fold, actually. I don't think he's going to get too crazy, but kind of feels like he's just got like, we've raised UTG. It feels like he's just got like 9s and he's just like, well, I think I have the best hand. I'm just going to raise. Which, if he does have that hand, he's not going to fold, but at the same time, we're getting like, we've got like 3, 4, 5, and 4. We've got like 9 outs, 36%, 35%-ish. So we've got maybe 35% equity. I mean, he could have a set as well, I guess, but 35% equity, and Well, some chance that he's bluffing and folds, so maybe we should actually have jammed it. Especially since maybe he's just being a fish as well. Just overplaying something like ace-3 or something, pair and similar hand to us, but yeah. It doesn't matter, we've got aces now, we'll get our chips back. Maybe we will. Maybe we will get our chips back. It's the same guy. Come on, Jack 4 suited. Bring home the bacon. Apologies to the vegetarians. Nope, he folds. I think I will call 10 Jack suited because it's a progressive. Oh, it's interesting. Wow, we just get jammed. We've got aces. And he's got King Queen. I don't think we can beat King Queen with aces. It's definitely going to be... Wow, we have one with aces. That is big time. Big time. I kind of want to check raise here. Why do I want to check raise here so much? Yeah, I think I will actually. It's a bit out of line. It's a bit disorderly, but... Oh, what a card that is. I think I'm just going to barrel now, actually. If we bet... I'm just trying to work out the best sizing. I might just double pot shove, actually. It's a bit ludicrous, but... Like, it's so hard for him to call unless he has King Queen. And we can still make a flush, you know? That's the thing. And we get money when we do. We get monies! He's going to be so angry about that. He's like, what? Yeah, check raise a flop, yeah, jack high. What's this Acesup fish doing? But I don't know, I just like to check raise. I just don't like folding. What can I say? I like a turn bet though. I think double pot's good there. Because if he's got a hand like, well, it's impossible for him to call with like jacks. Even if he's got like queen 10 or jack queen, like I don't think he can call turn. So he specifically needs the sort of hand he has, which he happened to have this time, but normally I think he's just going to fold. I guess if he's got ace queen and he's kind of like calling on the flop with the intent to trap, like he might be feel compelled to call with that, and probably should, but yeah. I mean, it's a bit of a leveling game. Like he's probably thinking, well, is he really going to shove with like a set of sevens? Like he might be thinking that. Is he really going to shove? You know, with that sort of hand, it looks like. But at the same time, it's so hard to put us on a flush draw because we check raise the flop. So it's kind of really hard for him to know what we have since the flush is backdoor. But I mean, we had a lot of outs. Still had 30% equity against his hand, so it's not like we got majorly lucky or anything. We did get a little bit lucky. I will put my hand up for that. But I think I was checking the rules before, and I'm pretty sure getting lucky is, I don't know, I didn't see anything against it in the rules, so I'm just going to presume that it's okay. I think it's just going to 3-bet call off against this guy actually with sixes. He's only on the button, he's probably just stealing. He does just fold. So on that happy note, guys, I'm going to take a bit of a break again and bring the stream back shortly. Thanks for tuning in. This has been Acesup for PokerNerve.